This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
You're listening to INC Radio.
Broadcasting live from Chicago, Illinois. DZEM 954 AM station. Here to bring you great conversations about faith, people, places, culture, and recent events all around the district. Join us on YouTube at INCRadio.org. Hello, Northern Midwest and the rest of the world. It's time to get this show started.
Hey everyone, it is time to get this show started. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you who tuned into INC Radio Northern Midwest Satellite Studio. It is, what is it today? July 6th, 2024, Saturday, 4 o'clock, 4:01 p.m. here Central Time. We're glad to have you here with us on this beautiful Saturday, and don't forget to let us know where you're from in our YouTube live chat. And for today's broadcast, it's not just me. I have my fellow brother from not too far away. Let's let him in to say hello. Again.
Hello, everyone. Also, John Cruz, live here from Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, not too far away. Same state, same region, whichever you want to call it.
Same thing. Yeah, northern Illinois. Yeah, we'll call that. Yeah, technically we're both northern Illinois, but you're like northwest-ish.
Yeah, like kind of closer to like the middle of like the states, but inside.
I thought you were gonna say middle of nowhere, but yeah, glad to have you on this afternoon, and thank you once again to everyone who's in our YouTube live chat. Please again let us know where you're from and join in our discussion, our topic discussion for today. We're gonna talk about just ways that we can save energy and us, me, awesome. We get preoccupied with lots of things, and we may be in a rush to, get rid of things or not really think through what to do
sometimes,
proper.
yeah, sometimes I'm guilty of this. Sometimes I just, if there's like a little bit of, or not a little bit, quite a lot of clutter, I just throw them all in like a garbage bag without like kind of like checking first.
They all go in one place,
Mm-hmm.
probably. Like your stomach, like everything goes in the same place anyway. What do you need for it? No, it's different than when it applies to the things that we're talking about this afternoon. And right, there are also lots of things that we use every day that might hurt us in the long run when it comes to our wallet and our
Mm-hmm.
spending, right?
So first of like we're gonna be talking a little bit of how we can reduce our electricity costs, and this is something that I had to kind of be more conscious of, like as I'm getting older. And one of the ways that I've managed to reduce, like my family's as well as like electricity cost. One of the things that is making sure you turn off all the electronics, and not just turn them off, unplug them. Okay,
Oh
unplug
yeah.
them. Not just that. Like, let's say you're done using your computer. You're going to
Mhm.
sleep for the day. Don't just put it on sleep mode. Don't just turn it off. Unplug it as well. If like what the device you're using is plugged on, unplug it, or I mean, if you do want to put it on sleep mode, I guess, if only if you're gonna be walking away from like your computer for, let's say, maybe for a little bit, maybe let's say like 30, 45 minutes,
Yeah.
right? You're gonna be away for kind of that duration of time. Maybe you can put it on sleep mode. Yeah, right.
Right.
Same thing applies if you're if you're, let's say, you're going on vacation. Like for us, what we do is we unplug most of the appliances. Only like, even like the microwave, since it's like
Oh.
something that, like the appliances that we only use when we're at home. Of course, we don't unplug things like the fridge, because that needs to stay on, right?
Yeah, that would
It
not be
needs to stay on, right? But like the things that we won't be that won't be necessary, right? We know we also unplug those. We turn the temperature down maybe just a little bit, so that it's not like running constantly even when we're not at home, right? Those like little things that we can keep conscious of, to reduce our electricity use. How about you, Abe? Like, how do you
like
use electricity
um
use?
let's see. If you're gonna take a walk around my room, aside from the mess, you'll see that I do have a lot of electronics around. Like, I have a ring light right now that I'm using
Mhm.
for our broadcast. I have my computer, I have my printer, I even have like a wall CD player that I use sometimes if I'm working and listening to music.
Mm.
And having all of these electrical appliances really would drain a lot of electricity. So I would also suggest, if you do have like a smart power strip, that will also help cut
Mhm.
down on your electricity costs, as opposed to plugging all of your appliances into the outlets on your wall. And like you were saying too, if you are, for whatever reason, just going to leave them plugged, some of those smart outlets do have like a shut off feature, so that you are not
Automatic, yeah,
wasting
automatic shut.
electricity, right? But it is better, as you mentioned, to just disconnect them completely. But yeah, I would suggest, yeah, if you're very tech savvy and like to have all of your gadgets, like your Wi-Fi, your speakers, your um, what do you call it? Your voice automated or
Oh
voice
yeah, oh yeah, I get what you mean.
aided
Like
lights or something. I wish I had one of those, like voice, or like
yeah, the home
those lights that you clap
machine
for
thing.
and then
Yeah,
it just
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like I won't mention the name because we're not
Mhm.
sponsored, but yeah, like the ones you can just call the name of the device and
Right, and then it just turns on. Yeah,
Mm.
that we are being that's becoming our world now, but still we can find a way to save money a little bit by just monitoring our gadget use. And speaking of cell phones, um I've heard, I'm not sure if you've heard this either, but like, you shouldn't necessarily charge your phone until it reaches a certain point, because that's how you maximize your battery use
Yeah,
for it. I can't remember the exact percentage, but
and I think well, mine, I know mine warrants me at like 20%. Then it's
mhm.
like low battery, and that's when I charge it because
Okay.
like that's when it says, oh, we need to switch to low battery mode because
Yes.
we're at 20%. Like for mine, that's when it no, no, that's when it lets me know. I know for some phones you can set like at what percentage you want it to alert
Mhm.
you that the battery is low. So yeah, but like I guess 20% is like a good, what do you call that?
Like a good
Like a
mark,
good
like a good
part.
level, a good
Yeah, yeah.
mark. Yeah.
Mhm. And I just want to say, I don't think we mentioned it. Like if
Mhm.
you're, of course, don't just throw it all of like your light bulbs. But if you do need to replace your light bulbs,
Yes.
just like be mindful of like when you're buying new light bulbs, like how many watts it
Mhm.
consumes, because that
Yes.
also contributes to like your electricity bill. And of
Mhm.
course, if you're leaving a room, just turn the lights off. If no one's gonna be there, just turn the lights off. Like it
Yeah.
saves. Yeah, you like it might save just a little bit, but if you add up those little little bit by bit that you're
Mhm.
saving, like you'll be surprised how much you're actually able to. to save on electricity.
No, I was gonna say, what if you're like me and like might trip over something in the middle of the night? Maybe I need to leave like one light on if
Yeah,
anything. But
yeah. Actually, we do that for us.
okay.
We leave one light on.
Mhm.
It's the light where like we placed it right where it can light up most of the house. So whichever part of the house like you're in, you have at least a little bit of light, just enough to get to another light switch. If you need to, if you need to use another light. But for us, yeah, we as much as possible we try to keep it to just one light on overnight, just so like you said we don't trip over stuff when we're trying to navigate find the light switch.
Yeah. I mean, I can be a bit clumsy in, in the middle of the night if I really need to, take care of uh, other things that I need to do. But
Mhm,
well, I guess we can move on at this point because we did talk a lot about electricity
mhm,
use, and there are a lot more ways. I think I saw in our YouTube live chat from Sister Rachel. Atarach mentioned smart bulbs, like what we were talking about before. Not only the ones that are like of high wattage,
mhm,
but also just the type like LED bulbs and like those kind. Like more modern ones are more energy efficient. So
mhm.
do your research on the cost efficient light bulbs.
Yeah.
They're made of different things as well.
Usually they'll have a logo on them. Sometimes it's like a
Mhm.
leaf, right? It says like energy saving or something like
Yep.
that. But be sure to check the back the label, like how many watts it actually it actually consumes. So you're like you're actually aware of how much you're able to reduce, right? I saw someone there. Actually, they just I know they just mentioned that just mentioned similar to what we said, or like unplugging your devices if you're going to sleep for the day. And actually, your mom actually commented like turning the water heater on vacation settings. I didn't know that that was a thing. I didn't know the vacation settings was a thing that you can do. But it's nice that some like appliances have that option now to switch. Actually, speaking of like water use, speaking of
Hmm.
water use, like how do you reduce your water use? Of course, like for like speaking environmentally and as
Yeah.
well as saving your wallet from being too costly.
um, at least for this will be for water consumption. I'll talk on that first. I have water like my own like water bottle that I use so that I don't need to keep purchasing, like the plastic water bottles that you can get in the grocery store.
Mhm.
If you do have like a water filtration system, that can also help you. It also helps motivate you to
That's
drink
what
more
we
water.
use. Yeah, that's what we use in our home. We don't have like the plastic water bottles. We use the
Hmm.
water filters
Yes.
for us.
Um, let's see. And just thinking back, I'm very guilty of doing this. I'm sorry. But if I'm, like in the morning when I get up, when I'm like brushing my teeth, washing my face,
Mm.
I do tend to leave the faucet on. Because maybe like I have the mindset maybe I was just gonna rinse everything that's in the sink already, but I
I
am
use a water
wasting
cup.
water.
Use a water cup. Yeah, like for I have a cup. I have a
Ah, okay. Is that what
device,
you? That's what you do.
yeah,
I
and
probably should do
I just fill it with water. Sometimes, like even when I put like the
that.
toothpaste, I
Uh-huh.
just dip it in the water. Like
Oh, okay. I was
like
gonna say.
it's I know it's very efficient in saving you water. You're not leaving the faucet on and running. You know,
I'm guilty.
like
Oops.
it's like yeah, it just it might only be for a couple minutes, but your water bill is like I'm pretty sure it adds up to your water bill, even just a little bit, right? Same with the shower. What I try to do now, even though it's
Mm-hmm.
still not my favorite thing to do when I'm like going when I'm going to shower is
Yes.
like not waiting for the water to heat up, which is something I used to do.
Do
I
yours
used
is
to wait
going
for it to
cold?
heat up. Yeah, before I go in, I'm like, I'll just stick my hand in there. Like, is it warm enough before I jump in?
uh,
Like, like even if initially the water is cold, it gets warmer. Don't worry, it gets warmer.
okay, but sometimes
And
you
you're
can't
not
wait.
wasting enough. Especially showers are very, very what do you call it? They eat up a lot
Hmm.
of like water. I say that like it's like it's I don't know. No, it's like it adds up. You know, it adds a lot to
Yeah.
your water bill if you're like leaving it running like that, waiting for the perfect temperature, right?
And then on the other end, I'm gonna add, um, once it is comfortable, don't be in there too long, because I know some of us like to enjoy our karaoke sessions in the shower, and sometimes you could get carried away. But make sure you are in the shower for the amount of time that you need. Don't
Mm-hmm.
prolong it. Again, you are gonna be wasting water when you do so.
My dad actually there in the lunch
Mhm.
chat, he said something to he said something uh that I've seen him do this before. Like
Yeah.
this is more on like heating, I guess. It's like
Okay.
he turns the air conditioning off and then he opens like windows and doors, like especially in the morning where it's
Oh
like a
yeah.
lot cooler, and just letting the fresh air the fresh air come in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially right now, it's not too bad out in the morning. So.
Mhm. Actually, no, no. Going back into like, sorry for that. Then, caveat. Going back into like the water. Also, like
Uh-huh.
for us, we use I forget what it's like a wash basin. You know,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is in English. I'm like I'm sorry if it's the wrong thing. We use like a wash basin, or sometimes just the sink itself. We'll just some like if it has to like a plug, like for us ours it has like a plug, and we plug it, and we just like when we're doing the dishes, when we're rinsing the like there's like stages to washing the dishes.
Yes.
In the last one, right, when you're just rinsing the water
Mm-hmm.
off, like all of the water that you use, it's like kind of like collected in the sink, and we
Yeah.
just use that to soak like the next batch of like dishes. So
Oh,
like
okay.
the food particles don't stick to to the dish, right?
Very true.
And it's there, it's ready for the next time you're gonna wash your
Um,
dishes, right?
okay.
You're no, you're able to reduce the amount of water you use by at least one load, right? And yeah, that's for us for now. For or how about how about laundry? Like what's
Um,
you
let's see. I've heard, yeah, only use it when you have a full load of laundry. I know sometimes, right? Like you'll have like a favorite shirt maybe that you like just have to get washed.
do? Mhm.
I personally say, but it could probably wait until you have the rest of your laundry to load
Yeah.
the laundry machine with.
I will admit it feels wasteful to not use like a full load, to just have like a
Mm.
couple of shirts, especially with uh like with washing, like if you're using a washing machine, right? Like
Yeah.
that's both water and electricity.
Yeah.
And you use it for like, let's say like one t-shirt, one shirt, that favorite shirt that you like, right? Even if it's I know, even if it's like a little bit more, like yeah, like for us here, we do laundry twice. We do laundry twice, or sometimes even once like a week. We save it up, we pile up just so when we do laundry, it's like full loads, just full loads. It's not wasteful when it comes to like the water.
I also there's another aspect I think I also saw from your dad in the YouTube comments. When you're washing your car, that's actually a good point. He mentioned use your timba. If I'm not
Oh yeah, a bucket. Use a bucket. I know.
use a
When
bucket.
I know. Washing your car instead of just like a hose, just like
That's
you know.
very true. But it is fun to like if you're
I agree.
washing
It's fun to like spray off, like
right.
you just put soap on it. It's fun to just like spray it off.
Right, yeah, or if you have like a sprinkler in your in your yard and then you just like run through it. I wish we could do that. I don't think we have a sprinkler at home. But see you're saving, you're watering your lawn and the plants and also cooling off. So I think that's probably, like a good time to do that. But maybe not the best, but it is fun to do that, to cool off with. I'm just trying to find, like shortcuts. Like maybe I can compromise with here. But there's like other ways that we can talk about quickly. There's other aspects aside from electricity and water and heating. Oh, I guess that goes with electricity too. That we can reduce just overall waste in general.
Mhm.
Like when we go shopping, right? Grocery shopping.
For us, I don't know. We only buy as much as we'll need for the duration that
Hmm.
we do our groceries. So let's say, like for us, we do our groceries sometimes once a week, or sometimes we'll do like once every 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and we'll only buy the food that we'll need for that amount of time, just to reduce on our food waste, because some, especially vegetables,
Yes.
meat, like the perishables, the
Hmm.
perishables, like like it feels like a waste if you buy like maybe too much, right? And you don't end up using it, and you're just like, oh, I have to throw it away, right? Right.
Or you fill up the freezer and then your freezer gets full. And then
Mm-hmm.
and then I think sometimes you don't realize that you do have something and then you buy more.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's
true.
also another
That can happen.
aspect of it. You
Just
get
being, I know,
something.
being mindful of that, right? Being mindful of that as well, right? Though, so those are, I know. I would say though, canned foods and foods that have like a long like shelf life, like
Yes.
those you can, I know. Like if it's cheaper to buy them in bulk, like that will be, I know, that will be a good thing to do, right? You're saving up on gas as well. You're saving up on gas as well in that way. You're not making too many trips
Right.
to the grocery store. But these are just like some ways that you can not just reduce your waste, help a little bit in the environment. You're also able to reduce the strain on your wallet.
Which is a win.
Yes, it's a win-win. Like at any, any way you look at it, right? You just have to be the sacrifice bit there is that you do have to be more mindful, right, of like how you utilize the different things that
Yeah, we have to be conscious of taking care of ourselves, the environment, and our wallet. Right, so it's just another exercise on little things that we can do to improve ourselves and everything around us, because
you.
we need to take care of our environment too. So just little things that we can do, and I hope that everyone in our YouTube live chats learned something, or if not, relearn something.
And thank you for
Uh,
sharing. Thank you
be
for sharing
reminded. Please,
your
yes, thank you.
ways to reduce waste as well. They've been sharing there in our team live chat.
No, I just want to read one last one before. I don't know if this is just personal experience. I think also came from your dad. Before we came on, before we go on to the next segment, excuse me. He mentioned to turn off the TV when no one's watching and turn off the lights when you don't need
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So the TV also another appliance. Maybe we have as like background noise or
Background noise,
something.
yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, but if no one's actively watching right yet, it's a good reminder to turn that off. And thank you again for all of those reminders and your tips for helping us save money and save energy. And of course, these are things everyone can do. No matter how old you are. So, thank you again for everyone who shared in our topic discussion for today. And we'd also like to thank everyone who helped us in our activities that we have held in the past week here in the District of Great Lakes. So we're gonna quickly recap those when we have our CFO in action segment. All right.
Sweet.
So we've got a couple of activities to talk about here. Bloomingdale, once again, monitoring our health, this time with a knee pain seminar hosted by PT Brother
I
G
should have
and
I should have been
Enrique.
there. My knees are kind of hurting sometimes. And then also in Bloomingdale,
Yeah.
was where this was held, but this is the district level for the International Pasukan Quiz, the district
Yes.
level elimination round.
Yes. So just a quick congratulations to the top two finishers. Second place, the Trinidad family of Bloomingdale and the Kaguya family from Cincinnati. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry, but congratulations to the two of you.
For our
I'll
upcoming activities, we have the Neighborhood Appreciation Day on the July 27th, District in concert. I know you're all looking forward to that. On the 28th, Community Service on the 29th and 30th, and a sports clinic on August 4th. This is all our activities actually for the 100th anniversary. If you're all looking forward to that. Let's all participate in like these different activities. I know we prepared, like especially for the in concert, we've already started like practicing.
Yes, so have we. I'm excited to see everyone's performances from everywhere in the district. So there's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see everyone um, during that activity. And another activity that we love to um, get the brethren to participate in is learning new things in our CSD segment. This is your sign. So let's learn from our brethren this week.
This is your sign.
I'm Sister Alexis from the CSD, or the Christian Society for the Deaf, and for the sign of the week, we will be signing recycle. To do this sign, what you'll do is take both of your hands and create the letter R. And to create the letter R, what you'll do is take your index and your middle fingers and just cross them and turn them sideways like this. Next, what you'll do is with your dominant hand, you'll create a circular motion like this. And aside. So, to sign recycle, one more time.
This is your sign.
All right. Thank you, Sister Alexis, for sharing how to sign recycle. A very informative piece from our CSD members here in the district. So thank you once again for letting us learn something new here. And let's go to the next segment, which everyone likes to look forward to, the tongue twister. The hashtag challenge. Let's find out
Who won last week? Let's go last week.
Oh yeah, for last week.
So
our-
honorable mentions first for since our summer kids for the weekend, man. It's Mary Jane nonetheless. Dave Prevost won the third place, and Sister Natural as well won the third place from Sterling Heights, Michigan. And in second place is Sterling Heights, Michigan, with Sarah Lily Romero, individual second place. And first place is Bloomingdale. With Rachel Lynn Watts winning the individual. I'm seeing a pattern with the individual winners and the locals who won the next one, or the next category, I should say.
Yeah, they're not only very helpful in sharing their advice, but they also just like to shout out everyone. So that is very awesome. So we love seeing all the participation. So even if you don't really have too much to contribute to the discussion, you can just share your input. Let us know if it's very helpful to you, and just let us know where you're
Let us know
from.
that you're there. Just let us know you're there in that.
We love seeing you there.
But yes, we do hope that you enjoyed today's topic discussion. You enjoyed the topic that we've prepared for you today. And just actually, just before I close this off, he's gonna get mad at me if I don't read him. So I'm gonna give my older brother, John Victor Villacruz, for his birthday. Today is his birthday. Well, it's today for us. It was yesterday for them there in the Philippines. But yes, we do want to say special thanks first before we close our show to our district ministers in both districts of Great Lakes and Northern Plains. Here in Great Lakes, we have Brother Arthur P. Agad, our assistant district minister, and Brother Ermati Bendisho, our district minister. And there in Northern Plains, they have Brother Elmer Parangao, their district minister, and of course a very very special thanks to Brother Angelo Ranyo V. Manalo, our SEPSI president and CFO coordinator, and most special to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our executive minister. Thank you for letting us have programs like this where we can share our different we can share different things. And we do hope that for everyone here, everyone who's tuned in with us, you enjoyed today's conversation, and we hope to see you again in the next next program or the next episode of INCRadio Northern Midwest. Don't forget to stay and be phenomenal. We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy.
Recycle. Save energy. Save your energy to watch next week.
Recycle.